A Miami Valley nurse is speaking out about witnessing the worst mass shooting in modern U.S. history. 58 people were killed and hundreds more were injured while attending an outdoor concert in Las Vegas in October.
And in those frantic moments, a Miamisburg nurse was there, jumped into action, and has now been honored by lawmakers at the State House.
2 News reporter Dana Smith is working for you with her story.
Local nurse Christina Hole crawled on the ground to administer CPR to victims at the scene. She said she's still getting used to the idea of being considered a hero.
Tragedy struck Las Vegas in October. A gunman opened fire from the Mandalay Bay Hotel, killing 58 and injuring hundreds more at a country music festival across the street.
Most of us in that area, we were looking around going, what is that noise? And then we started to see people drop, and right beside us, in front of us, behind us.
Miamisburg nurse Christina Hole was attending the concert with a friend. As bullets were flying, Hole began administering CPR to victims at the scene.
Through the bursts of gunfire, I started crawling it's horrible to say, but I was crawling to the bodies to see if I could find a pulse. Is there anything I could do?
She described a chaotic scene. People were crying, screaming, running, and bleeding. But there were a lot of people helping.
There was people that would walk by us that say, I need help, and I took my belt off and we used it as a tourniquet on a young lady's leg.
She left the scene applying pressure to a gunshot wound on a man's abdomen in the back of a car on the way to the hospital. On Wednesday, Hole was honored at the Ohio State House with the Nurse Hero Award, presented by local representative Niraj Antani. Before that, she was given the Nurse of the Year Award by March of Dimes.
I guess I'm very humbled, and I'm not good with the word hero, because I guess I would like to think, you know, I'm the kind of person that believes in humanity, and I would like to think that anyone would do that. You know, I don't see myself as like, I'm not special, and now I don't see myself that way.
Months later, Hole still carries the memories of that horrible night.
I do have some severe PTSD, anxiety attacks, a lot of nightmares and flashbacks. And
Hole says she remains in touch with other survivors, and there's a reunion planned this weekend in the Cleveland area for East Coast survivors, and she's hoping to attend to continue healing. Dana Smith, 5 on 2.
Wow, amazing story. Dana, thank you for that.